Hey guys, it's your welcome to this Hall of Fame interview, and I'm here with Ramya Sundar, who is from Chennai. She is a happiness coach for mothers, and she got into our community last year in June 2021. In the last 10 months, she's been able to achieve over 3.5 lakhs helping mothers, and she has over 50 people in her paid community, and she does all her training in Tamil language. And she's a part of the Stars Hive. So all of you stars, cheer for your fellow member. You've just got like 1,000 points added to your team. And for you, Ramya, congratulations for entering the Hall of Fame. Looking forward to knowing more about your journey.
Thank you, Sid. Thank you for whatever you're doing. Actually, I wanted to start with a gratitude note. Thank you for everything, being there for what you're doing right now.
Thank you, Ramya.
Yeah.
Really appreciate that. And I want to know what got you into this community. Like last year, same time, what was going through your life? What made you buy my course in the webinar and come into this roller coaster ride?
Yeah, I'll probably put the whole 10 years of my life of my motherhood into a short nutshell,
Yes,
5 minutes. It's like, I would say it's not a coincidence, but when I see now, I'm able to connect all the dots wherever I was last year. I was a working mother. I was like frustrated, couldn't balance work and family. I left. I literally thought, okay, I can't balance everything. And I thought, okay, let me be a homemaker. That is what I am fit for. So that's where I was. And for the past 3 years, maybe the anger that I had in myself showed up as an autoimmune condition. I suffered severe autoimmune disorder. And that's when I started looking for treatment and other stuff. And I instantly got connected with my nutritionist. And, I was so dumbstruck with the results that I could see that I started propagating her this thing and started telling many people, and it helped a lot of people gain health. And that's when my nutritionist called me and asked if I can help her to put up a course and, help her marketing and all those stuff. And then I said, why not? Yeah, I'll help her. And January 2021 is when we started. And March 2021, she launched a course. I was there to help her and all those things. And I thought, okay, let me do this professionally. I'll somehow, you know what Facebook does. And I got into her ad, and one of my family member also was a member. She was talking. She was always talking about you whenever she sees me. So I was like, I just was very curious about knowing what it was, and just enroll for your webinar. And I thought, okay, I'll buy your silver membership, learn whatever is there, and then help my nutritionist. That is how I got into it in June 2021. And it so happened that immediately when I bought your course, I just did not go through. It was just like one recorded course lying there. And by June end, the month that I got your course, she said, hey, listen, I'm just going to slow down. I have to go to India and this is not going to work and all those things. I was like, oh my God, I've invested 5,500 out of nothing. And what is it all about? And that's when I thought, okay, let me just go through. This is how it started. So this is how it started. Wow. And I thought, okay, fine. At that point of time, I was like, I have to do something, because I've been introduced to something for 3 months, and then it's like nothing at all. So I thought, okay, just like how I helped my nutritionist, I thought I'll help every mother, every Tamil speaking person to set up a digital coaching business. This is how it started. And that's when I was like, everything fell in place, but I was in a very super high, I have to do something kind of a thing. And that's when I thought, okay, I'll get into a hackathon. So July 1st, I start seeing watching your videos. Then I enter into hackathon. Then immediately I take up a decision to get into diamond membership. And that was it. And hackathon for 1 month, I actually went through the whole journey, and it was like, I even named it saying mommy to digipreneur and all those things. I wanted to replicate what you did to the Tamil speaking mothers. But something did not sync. I was not confident enough. It just did not work well. And after 4 weeks of hackathon, that's when I got clarity. For a mother to get into career, there are a few basic things that she needs to get it sorted, like health, relationship with husband, parenting, and her own self-worth. So I thought, okay, why not my story can be told, and that's when I found my niche. It was a breakthrough moment after 1 month of going through this hackathon, where I had to revisit the whole thing and then redo the whole thing. But when I even did a lead magnet for the other thing.
Okay.
But I redid the whole thing for this Happy Mom Hub, and from there it has never been. I mean, I've never turned back, and that was the best thing ever happened to me. I would say. Until then, Sid, I would say, like, many people would come and tell you have lots of ideas. I think you're an entrepreneur material. You can, to help others with ideas and all those things. I always believed I never had a skill.
Okay.
That was my talent, but I didn't read anything. See, I used to compare. My nutritionist, she's read it, so she has something to teach. Somebody else, they have that craft talent, so they have something to teach. I have nothing to teach. That's what I was thinking all that while, till I entered your community, and that was really actually a breakthrough, I would say.
Wow.
This
what
is
a
what
journey,
it
Ramya.
is. Yeah. And the 10 years of motherhood, what it has given, I would say, like, I had done all the mistakes in terms of parenting, in terms of health, in terms of not underestimating my own talents, and in terms of relationship, all the fights and other stuff. I'd done all the mistakes, done and dusted. And then I thought, okay, life is just simple. When you look inwards, your outer world is sorted and clarified. That's it. So that was one thing that I had to go through those 10 years of learning curve. And when I figured it out, I thought, okay, yet another mother should not actually go through this 10 years of Oriadal and then find out that life is very simple. It's not worth this much complication and other stuff. And in that 10 years, trust me, if I had one mentor, like how you did for for the business, the personal mentor, or anybody, one person, if I had by my side to say, hey, these are things that you have to tweak and you can do it. If that one person had been there, the 10 years would have actually been very easy and smooth, I would say. So I thought my life purpose is to be that one person for the other mother to stand there and say, you can do it and you have the talent to do it, and just move. This is just a phase. You can do. That's what took me to that life purpose. And I would with deep, profound gratitude say that you helped me realize that life purpose.
Amazing, Ramya. No, you're so right about that. When a coach, when you have a coach who has been through that journey, then they actually cut short that learning curve by a large extent. Like you're saying 10 years of motherhood, like for me it is 10 years in business, and that's why people are getting results. Now, if you can be that lighthouse for so many other women, which you are right now, there's nothing more fulfilling than that. And then if you ask me, I would never change my story. What I had to go through is what I was preparation ground for what I'm supposed to do now. Like what Blair says. So I'm so glad that you shared that journey. So going through the hackathon, refining your niche, looking inwards, finding this, that this being the thing that you want to do. Tell us about the next phase of the skills. Like you said that you felt you did not have the skills. So what new skills did you develop after coming here?
Yeah. I would see it in two different angles. How ILH is different from any other course, I would say, is like, any other course will actually teach you something new and probably make you do it. But for me, what ILH did was, yes, I did learn a lot of new stuff like, website building and funnel and all this fully techie thing, because I am a paramedic by qualification. So I am like, those are all jargons for me. So I did learn all those things, but I would say it is more of what ILH gave me was, it made me realize what I had in me. That was more, the skills and the talent that I had been gathering for the 10 years. I saw it as a problem. But as you said, I now seeing it as like a learning period where I had gone through a molding phase. And ILH actually just put that spotlight on that and gave me a new perspective, I would say. I only realized that I had it in me only after coming into your community.
Fantastic. Thanks for sharing about that. And what about the marketing side? Usually, like, people, they have these fears. Okay, I don't want to put myself, especially women, right? Like you may have
Yes.
these fears, like if you put your videos, if somebody comments and somebody messages, like usually women are a little bit more reserved. Did you have that experience, and how did you overcome that to, get into the selling mode and promoting
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah. So like I didn't have the camera fear, maybe I didn't have
Okay.
that, but the steps that you say that, you do all these things, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So
Yes.
probably if I had not been given that, 10 years down the line, I would have been saying the same thing. I didn't have that. I've been going through an Oriodal, going here, there. You had
Yes.
actually cut short that learning curve where I take from 1 to, as you say in the webinar, 6 steps to make visa, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you're done. So
Mm.
how I see ILH is that, it's at any point of time. Now I'm here. You just have to do 3 steps. Analyze where you are. Now I've finished my Hall of Fame. My next journey is Crore Club. And, just you have that map. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and you're reaching Crore Club. That's how easy you have made every journey for a starter, for anybody to scale up or anything. And I see it like, even in a dense forest, you go with that map. I'm here, you have to go there. You just take this path and go. That's how I see ILHS. It's just a
Thank
guiding
you.
map for me.
That's a nice analogy. I think I
So,
should use that analogy. Dense forest with a map and just walk the trail that has been given to you.
yeah, to all the
Yeah.
people who are
Without,
not taking ILH, I would say it's like, having a goal of going, taking a wildlife photography or hunting, getting into a dense forest and not knowing where to go and where you are. That's what without ILH it means to me. That's
yes, yes.
exactly what it is. And I have done the mistake of, coming into your membership, diamond membership, not renewing it and going, getting lost, getting into every of the Saxgan program and other stuff and going all over, and then again renewing and getting laser focus and doing things. I've done it all. So the mistakes also I've done. And there I found only one thing is that this focus and the path that you give, if we follow it to the T, and it's done. That's all. It's a
Yes,
guaranteed
yes.
result.
Mm. Thank you, Ramya. And that's why I created this poll star. There's no way people can wander off. I mean, if they
Yes.
do, see, the good thing is when you learn from different places, it also gives you a different perspective, like Blair's program or let's say Super Growth Summit. Like you pick up ideas, but then the core path should be very clear. Like you may take good ideas from various different places, but the main journey should be like you should know what you should do next. Like take the bits and pieces from there. So how has that been for you after coming to Diamond membership and now the new system, the hives, and how have you benefited out of that?
Yes. The one thing that helped me to get here, I would say the major two things or 3 things I would say is, one is diamond membership, right? So June 2021, I just took it up as to help somebody. And July, I took up hackathon. July 6th, I think. I missed the first hackathon. The second week
Okay.
only I joined. But I think July 14th, I took up diamond membership. Right? I would still say that was the best decision. And I had no money, but I took up diamond membership, and it was like burning the bridges at the back. I can't go back. And that was one thing that made me finish the freedom, I mean, get the freedom finisher award the first time itself. That's the
Yes.
first hackathon that I'm attending, and I had to finish, set my systems up and start, because I had just loaned my money and put everything into diamond membership. So I think that was the best decision. And diamond membership, it's like somebody holding you in that dense forest and taking you there. So it was like that. You can never get lost. And there are a lot of people always there around. I had sent you mail and all those things. Anywhere, any help, you just have to raise your hand and you get help. So that's how diamond membership is for me.
Awesome.
Yeah. And the second main thing that I got from diamond membership is that accountability partner. That's one thing that's what has kept me here, I would say, because the freedom finisher, I was again lost and all those things. I had no confidence in me. That the hackathon actually will rip you apart, I would say. It did to me. So I was like rattling every day. Oh, I've got all my jewels there, and I put my all my money into it. And what is it that I'm going to do? You know, that every day it gives sleepless nights and all those things. And one of your calls, leadership calls, you had taken us through this mighty networks and how we can search accountability partner. And during the call itself, I had sent a message saying,
Okay.
I'm looking for a accountability partner from Chennai who's a diamond member in ILH.
Very good.
It was as if one person is already waiting to see my message. The fifth or sixth minute that I messaged, he replied saying, I am in.
Nice.
And now today, Jay is not actually just an accountability partner. He's more than a family friend. And
Wow.
I should actually mention how we took up this hackathon journey. We took it up like, we said either both of us are going into this Freedom Finisher or none of us. We took that call. Okay, I was very clear. Jay, if you're not finishing, I'm not submitting my my papers. Let me do it after 3 months. So it was like he also had to, come up, and we both did it. And for the record purpose, what we did was like we got into a call at exactly 9 p.m. and we both of us sat together and put the submit button together. So if you see that Excel sheet, it will be like Ramya Sundar, Jaykant Chinutami. So it will be like that. And from there, it has been a journey for us. I'm hoping he also will come into a Hall of Fame anytime. Yeah, and we both attended Train the Trainer, and we both are planning to get into MTS, and it's a journey, and I feel it's a lifelong partnership.
Excellent, Ramya. I mean, just for others to know, any pointers you want to share on how you made this accountability work? Because many people they say accountability partner, they get connected, but maybe it does not work. So how did you make it work?
Yes, one thing it was, I would say we complemented each other. One is that he had gone through a lot of hackathons, but he was not able to complete. So I would say it just required a push. But from my end, I was not very tech savvy. He is a tech guy. So like whenever I needed help in tech, he would come on Zoom call and say, hey, this is what it is. I'll be there on Zoom. You just get this done.
Nice.
So it was like after the hackathon, we would catch up the next day or the next day. Like, this week I'm going to do this. This week I'm going to do this. So anytime I'm stuck, I'll be like, hey, Jay, I'm stuck. I don't know what to do. So this was the journey where it's like, if I have to finish Freedom Finisher, it is his responsibility. And we took it up like that. If he had to finish, it was my responsibility.
Fantastic. Superb. That's nice. So you both complemented each other and you were able to hold each other. You decided before itself that you will be accountable or till you reach the goal. That's amazing. Yes. Nice. So how does it feel now, Ramya, that you have a community of 50 paid members, mothers? Yes, you have made 3.5 lakhs, and I presume you have done this organically. You have still not spent money on ads, and you have done this through a whole organic approach. How does it feel having
FB ads Facebook ads?
You've started. Very good. How does it feel now? You have 50 mothers, and what's your routine like? And
I would say it's like, when freedom comes with a responsibility. Yes, I feel free. I feel very responsible. Every day I wake up, it's like, how can I make their lives better? That's how I like, and how can I reach out to more mothers out there who are still struggling, who still don't know what's there inside them. And, how I see my 5 years back, Ramya. So I see a lot of mothers in that zone, and how can I reach out to them and make their life better? And my end vision is that the next generation should be like they should not be going for a life coach and getting themselves groomed. It's like they have to see that just like how the mother tongue comes, the life, so the life skills has to come from their mothers. They have to just watch their mother live, and this is what it is. So this is what life is. That's all. So the next generation, if they have to learn that it's that mothers that they can give, and how can I do that, get that impact or reach out to them? That's what I'm looking at. It's so exciting and very, very soul satisfying work, because I truly believe it's my life purpose. Being here in this community, I feel very assured. There's no insecurity where whether I get there or not, no, I'll surely get there. I'm very sure about it.
Fantastic, Ramya. I mean, that's what it takes. And it's beautiful that you mentioned that the vision is to inspire every mother to, like they don't have to go through cleaning any mess in the past. They're already living their life of highest values and highest purpose. Uh, it's a very powerful vision, honestly. Like whatever I can just sense it, because it's all about self-worth, right? When even in your case, it was you when you did not feel worthy or good about yourself, it started to affect all areas of your life. And when that is on the highest pedestal, every woman has the choice to do whatever she loves to do best. Everyone has their own highest values. When that happens, the generations get impacted. Like even I'll tell you, my mom is, she's just been a homemaker, but she just loves doing it, and she never even felt that she the self-worth was very high.
Yes,
that's why it carried on to me, my brother, and others. So I think that the role of the woman, and especially the mother, is so we can't calculate the impact it's going to have on future generations. And I'm so glad you're playing that role for catering this, taking this forward to so many other women. So congratulations, Ramya, on this milestone.
One
Chrome
more,
Club.
yeah.
Next, you want to share something?
Yes,
one more point.
So one more point, one more major breakthrough apart from this getting to my niche and my life purpose. One more major breakthrough that happened was, as you said, even the last leadership call or something, you said, when there is a problem in business, there is never a problem in business. It's a personal problem coming into your business. So I always believe that it's something internal that you need to change. So the very first time that when I had a no sale webinar, that's when I started working the relationship with money. No sale webinar, I don't have money, but I invested an amount into another money manifestation program. I started understanding my relationship about money, and a lot of things I had to change. And I understood that I was not willing to receive money and all those things. So this was one major breakthrough. And also, as you said, mentioned about self-worth. My professional qualification was for 4 years, BSc paramedic. And I had spent nearly, my parents would have spent nearly 2.5 lakhs for the whole 4 years. Okay.
Yes.
I would have never dreamt 1 year back that I would invest 2 lakh rupee on a 3-day program for myself, and I'm still willing to invest more on myself for my training and classes. It's because I see it's like I'm going through a training, and what I get from there, I will be able to tell my own mothers and serve them better. And I feel I'm worth a 10 lakh rupee program. Yes, I'm ready to take it up. This kind of a change where I can't dream 2 years back I would invest 2 lakhs or 10 lakhs on my training for 3 days and 4 days. Never. This was one thing that is a major breakthrough in my life.
Yes.
Thank you for this.
No, thank you for bringing this point up, because 99% of the society will not take it up. There's always that fear that why should I invest so much?
And also people think that, when I will do this when I get money. It's not that. It's, if you're not getting money, there's something wrong. You have to go through this, only then you get money. So I think that decision that was the best decision, getting into Diamond membership, going for TTT, everything. And thank you for introducing Blair to me. And it was such a healing journey, I would say, to train the trainer.
Yes. He's the, I would say he does the sprinkling of the dust, magic dust.
Truly.
In whatever I'm doing, many of our members, if they're getting results, it has that magical touch of that swoosh that Blair does with everyone.
True.
No one else can do what he does. So thank you, Ramya, for sharing your journey. Very, very powerful story. All of you watching this, please share your love and wishes and share your learnings under this particular video, whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube or wherever. And in my YouTube channel description, there's a link to Ramya's website. If you're a woman, you're going through these different challenges, you want to get empowered from within, Ramya is there to help you. And there's a link to her website. You can go and check it out. And if you'd like to be a part of the Internet Lifestyle Hub, there's a link to that also. Or go to internetlifestylehub.com. There's a link there. You can let's get started with a silver membership, and the journey will continue from there on. And Ramya, I'd like to ask this question.
Yes, there's one more thing to share. One more, when I attended the Train the Trainer, when you said, and it's just like the bumblebee effect, It was probably 300, 500 participants there. But we were able to pick up that ILHN there. It was like a sense of connect. Even though I deeply missed you there, I thought I would see you and all those things. But I was even at the last moment, I thought, okay, you just come in like a surprise thing. But when we saw the video, okay, fine. But even when you were missed physically, you were never missed. Emotionally, because we were all together, kind of a family. And I would say what you're doing is just creating a legacy. When you're not there also, people connect. Hey, you're a star, I'm a warrior. You're a freedom finisher, I'm a hall of famer, and diamond membership, silver membership, and you from Tamil ILH community, let's form alliances. The language that people talk, you can pick up from, you can literally pick up, okay, he's from Sid's community. That's the kind of impact that you're doing to the whole people from all over the world come, and you can actually pick. They say in a car park, if a government vehicle is there, you can know by it's just said G. It's the same way. How much of a bigger crowd or digital coaches are there, we can pick up the people who are ILHians. That's what I wanted to tell, because that's truly a world-class community of building, and it's not just community. I would say it's a family.
Thank you, Ramya. It means a lot when you share this. This coming from you at this juncture, it means a lot to me, because all those 4-5 years of effort, like the webinars where nothing has happened, months where the sales have gone down, when firefighting on multiple things in the business, a lot of things going on in the background which nobody knows on the front. It makes the journey so much more worthwhile when you actually say this. So
one person I'm looking up to, if you want to model someone, I think it is you. In a group of women, if there are many women and one person is like very, very, very happy and other stuff, people should go and ask, are you a part of Happy Mom Hub? So this kind of a vision I have got, it is because of you. It is like, what a kind of impact that Sid is doing. And I should say this, every time I see a video, you also do the other thing. It's like, what a man he is, how much knowledge he is spreading. I don't even know I can be a coach. If you make me feel so inferior every time I watch your even the curriculum design or niche clarity, whatever it is, that much amount of experience, the knowledge, that profound crisp thing that you're sharing. I use every time you make me feel bad or a little low, and then I'll bring, okay, that's where I should be. That's how I should be. But it comes from that inferior feeling, because that's the kind of impact that you're making.
No, thank you, Ramya. No, it's more like when you're in the game and when you're doing it for a long enough time, it just, you'll be in the zone and you'll be able to make things happen. And you're experiencing this also right now. I mean, the more women that you're speaking with, the more conversations you have, the more one-to-ones you're doing with women, like, exactly at the back of your mind, like what's going through their mind, and you'll be able to deliver that and crystallize your information much faster than probably what you were 3 or 4 years back.
Much faster than what you had gone through, I would say. That's what I'd say. Jay also. It's like it had taken 5 years for you to get where you are. But I think with the help of you, this thing, it won't take that much time for us, because you've sorted everything. Just do this and you'll get there. So that's what is required, actually.
Yes. Thank you, Ramya. Thank you. Super happy about your success. What is your one success principle, Ramya? I like to ask this at the end of all Hall of Fame interviews. What is your one success principle that you have lived by and you'll continue to live by for the rest of your life?
I would say this, whatever you're talking about, alignment, what is there inside, it's seen through. And I make it a habit that, if I tell my community, have you written a gratitude journal today? If there is a reminder that comes, I make sure I write it and then put a reminder. So it's like the transformation has to happen within, and that's when we will be able to give it. And success principle is like, you say, either you're all there or not there. So when you commit to do a business, it's like, let me put my foot down, let me try, let me see if it works. No, it doesn't work that way. If you feel it's your life purpose, it's your calling, put all your effort, all your time, all your money into that, and it sure has to work. That's what this my learning from this 1 year.
Powerful. All in. Go all in, all or nothing, just go for it. That's a very nice one.
And whoever is watching this, if you're not a Diamond member, please do join in the family. And if you're not joined ILH, I would highly recommend you to come in, just explore what is there. And I'm hoping to see all of you in your Hall of Fame interviews.
Thank you,
Sid.
Ramya.
Thank you so
Wish
much.
you all the best, and waiting to interview you next in the Crore Club.
Definitely.
That's going to be your next milestone. You'll get there. Yeah. All the best.
Thank you, Sid. Yeah. God bless.